been like an innovative experiment. Creatively, you know, it's the same process as doing a regular rap record. But with the live element, it's just a question of I had to work with people on where to do the riffs at.
This is just an experiment I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot of other things in store for the future. This is just a little thing that I always wanted to do.
Working with people whose music I respect and people who also have a respect for rap as being a provocative form of music, as being one of the most provocative forms ever. There's similarities between rap and jazz in that they both come from the urban black experience, basically, and they both incorporate elements of improvisation.
Guru is one half of the iconic hip-hop group Gangstarr. The other half, producer extraordinaire DJ Premier. The year is 1993. Guru and DJ Premier have released 3 studio albums up to this point as a group. Around this time, Guru embarked on a mission. Guru decided he wanted to take a brief break from Gangstarr and began recording an experimental fusion of hip-hop and jazz. This time he would not feature in-house production from DJ Premier. Guru was very familiar with jazz samples. He now wanted to incorporate jazz musicians directly into his music.
What motivated you to make the first Jazzmatazz albums? What was the reason? If you can look back in those days.
In '93, yeah. The first Jazzmatazz came in '93, and the inspiration was that everybody was, at that time, was sampling jazz. You know, a lot of cats were just, you know, digging in the crates and finding jazz records and sampling them, as So I was speaking on earlier. And I was like, I want to take it to that next level and actually get the jazz cats who we sample, get them to come in the studio and jam over some hip-hop drums, get world-class vocalists in and blend it all together. So, you know, the likes of Chaka Khan, you know, and Donald Byrd,
yeah.
and, you know, Branford Marcellus and those on the first one. You know, that was the concept. Donald Byrd was the first person I talked to, Dr. Byrd, and he got it right away.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have to explain it to him.
Yeah.
He kind of just got it and took it and ran with it, actually.
Yeah.
He put the word out in the jazz community that really helped me in that Guru has this vision and it's important and you should dig what Guru is doing. So when I approached the others, like Ramsey and Bonnie Liston Smith and Herbie and you know, all the rest of them, when I approached them, they knew of me from Donald speaking about it.
Yeah.
So that was a great thing.
2 years earlier, Gangstarr was featured on Spike Lee's film Mo Better Blues, a film that stars Denzel Washington and Wesley Snipes, who are in a jazz band together in the film. The song on the soundtrack is called A Jazz Thing. This track would be one of the sparks for Guru's jazz and hip-hop merger.
To the music industry, to the scene, you know. I've seen jazz and rap develop and develop and develop and come more and more together over the years, like since I started out. And, you know, I felt it was time that I could bring some people together and do something, you know, and contribute.
The huge impact that jazz has had on hip-hop could not be measured. Both genres have always been a major form of expression for people of color. When both genres are at its peak, it's some of the greatest music that's ever been made. The mashup of hip-hop and jazz came from sampling jazz records. Some of the earlier groups who incorporated jazz and jazz samples in their music are groups like A Tribe Called Quest, Brand Nubian, Organized Confusion, Main Source, Gangstarr, The Dream Warriors, P-Rock and CL Smooth, Freestyle Fellowship, Diggable Planets, to name a few. Jazz samples have been in hip-hop since its inception. Looking at groups like the Artifacts in the 90s and even Mac Hami in the late 20s.
Watch 5-0, watch 5-0. I'm out to bomb like Vietnam under the same name, Tame One. The bad one, ink flow master bastard with the magnum. I tags up quick and then I steps to the exit when it's time to get sefted. Or flex on some fresh shit, some whack crook. So my
clothes. You could be my sweet girl, and I could be a dog, yo. Yo, respect that ass to the utmost. Umpteenth, them cutthroat, them thirsty rappers don't come close. Trust me, I'm blunt though. Look, I don't sell no coke, ma. So why your nose wide open when I blow by? Why you so fine, holding like your old bro?
In 1991, a huge moment came when iconic jazz trumpeter Miles Davis decided to experiment with jazz and hip-hop. By this time, Miles Davis was wrapping up his Hall of Fame music career. While in New York, Miles Davis wanted to capture the feeling of New York in the form of music, and he felt that jazz and hip-hop would be a great expression of that. Miles Davis contacted his good friend and founder of Def Jam Records, Russell Simmons. Miles told Russell all the ideas he had about this new fusion of jazz and hip-hop. Unfortunately, Miles Davis passed before he could put his full vision into the album. The album was titled Doo-Bop. Miles Davis' record label at the time called on one of the biggest hip-hop producers, Easy Mo Bee. Easy Mo Bee would oversee the album to its completion. Easy Mo Bee would pull samples from an unreleased album titled Rubber Band by Miles Davis that was recorded in 1985 to add tracks to the Doo-Bop album. Guru decided to name his jazz and hip-hop fusion album Jazzmatazz. Guru began the recording process for Jazzmatazz in 1992 and wrapped it up in 1993.
If I rhyme this, you will find this situation shall advance. You can take a glance and dance. I elevate the lyrics to arouse the crowd. Now tell me who's the man to show you how. Then he might see the brothers who get busy. And I do it fluid to the suckers that do. Say a piece to the Rocklands 125th Street. Check the flow that's
On the Jazzmatazz Volume 1, Guru would feature famous jazz and R&B musicians such as Donald Byrd, Branford Marsalis, Ronnie Jordan, Lonnie Liston, Roy Ayers, India Davenport, Courtney Anderson, and Courtney Pine.
But now I gotta be gone. I gotta keep strong, always staying busy, kid. Cause I can never fall off. Laziness ain't getting to me. There's too much opportunity. And I'm not waiting for no one. Slow ones, they don't get nothing done, son.
Never no time to play.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep working every day.
Come on.
Never no time to play.
No time.
Gotta make moves with no delay. Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day. Never no time to play. Gotta make moves.
See your time is running short, sport. Make a move or get caught. Nothing lasts forever, baby, baby. You shouldn't act so crazy. Instead of trying to be the man, you could really be the man if you had a plan, understand? But I'm not the one to be waiting for you. Back in the day, I used to do stuff for you. Now I'm warning you that you really ain't no pimp, you wimp. Come on, swing it.
I think like the Donald Byrd, that's how I got to Donald Byrd through hearing the first.
Donald Byrd was like a mentor to me. In fact, he was one of the first people I talked to about the project. You know, and he was like, he talks real cool. It's like, yeah, you know, that's history. You know, he's like, it's literature, you know.
I can remember the voice on the track, yeah.
That's a great dude. And big up to Donald Byrd, Dr. Donald Byrd.
Jazzmatazz Volume 1 were released in May of 1993. It was a commercial success overseas, charting high in Germany, Sweden, the UK, the Netherlands, and France, as jazz was more popular in the 90s overseas.
On the down low, I travel with my mind to the street, concrete, like the gravel I'm in deep. So I gotta hit you from a real perspective. Cause anyone who's talking that trash will surely get his. Not the one to be flashy. Cause man, we're out of here, we don't have to be classy. Down the, yeah. Walking down the, down the, down the, yeah, walking down the, down the, down the, down the, down the, down the back streets. You might be walking down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. You might be walking down the back streets. Check it, stupid. While you're out there on the main streets, frontin', your game's weak. So I'm hunting you down, clown, cause you need to learn something. All that bluffing won't get you nothing but kill. No mission fulfilled, plus there's others who will get jealous. How if they can take clout from you, they'll do it. So that's what I'm about to do. I'll step to it and strip you of your pride. And then I'll stick and rip you up from all sides. Or possibly I'll let you slide, slime. Cause you set your own death in just a matter of time. Yeah, and I'll be somewhere on the sideline, you know.
Guru would follow up Jazzmatazz Volume 1 with the sequel Jazzmatazz Volume 2, The New Reality.
I come to do work, no hesitation, because I'm fully alert. Like Max Julian, I'm an authentic Mac. Many others can't compare, I'll bet on that. My dialect and vocal tone, completely exact, I react. And then I'm Max in this mellow track. In fact, I'm knocking MCs out the frame, but I'm smooth like jazz. Guru is my name. Feel the music, music. Come on, tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Feel the music, music. Young ladies, won't you swing it again?
We hold our feet to our destiny. We can make it, everybody. Feel the music.
Now, new reality. A higher level of consciousness. Don't play yourself, get out of line, you can start with this. Negativity is a chronic disease, but I'm like the cure causing infections to freeze. I'm not gonna let up until you get the picture. My sound gets around, so you know I'm always switched up. Feel the music, music. Come on and tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Feel the music.
Guru would handle production on the album along with the Soul Sonics. Just like Jazzmatazz Volume 1, Jazzmatazz Volume 2 did very well overseas, charting on the Swiss Hit Parade, in the UK, New Zealand, Austria, and on the Dutch album charts top 100 lists. Charting overseas is huge for any artist, as this gives you outlets to tour overseas. This album will release 3 singles. At this point in Guru's career, he has now 2 major outlets for his music, one with Gangstarr and now with the Jazzmatazz series.
Cause the winners, descendants of the kings, they try to end the rest of doing our thing. Get the money, but spend it wisely. I get ill when the beats hypnotize me. I realize that the key is for each to master his own destiny. Deal with reality, keep a tight focus. It's a lot we got to cope with. Come on. Living in this world. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What on? What on? What on? What on? What on? Can somebody tell me, yo? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Come on. Get my brothers out there. My brothers struggling in the streets. And my sisters. And all my peoples out there. All the children with no future. They gotta make the schools better. They gotta make this world better. We gotta do something with all the drugs and the guns and the violence. Somebody tell me what's going on, what's going on. What's going on, what's going on, what's going on, where on. Can somebody tell me? I just wanted to try to bring it together, and also then I still went to get a couple of the older guys like Isaac Hayes and Herbie Hancock to bring generations together as well. So that was the concept. And then also I wanted to make the gap smaller between the Gangstarr hip-hop audience and the Jazzmatazz audience. With this album, I bring closer.
Yes, in an interview you said that there's a gap now into the hip-hop music. Jazzmatazz complete this gap, do you think?
That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, it's another level. I mean, you know, hip hop now is going in many directions. I mean, there's a lot of rock fusion with hip hop, and you know what I do is jazz soul with hip hop. I mean, it's just another evolution of it. So it's just my contribution. That's all. Small contribution.
I don't love you no more. Time to show myself to the door. I don't love you. See, I don't love you no more.
I'm out the door, can't take it no more. Things have really changed, it's not like before. The vibes between us nowadays are quite shaky. And lately, I ain't been feeling you, baby. Somehow you let my...
Guru would follow up 5 years after Volume 2 with Volume 3, Jazzmatazz Street Soul. This album will rely less on heavier jazz inflections as Volume 1, but would add a lot of soul and R&B. This would feature a lot of neo-soul artists and would be his biggest installment sales-wise to date. This also brought back DJ Premier on the production.
It's like I've been meeting all these people. I know most of these people on this new Street Soul album. I had their phone numbers. It wasn't like I had to contact, you know, their manager or lawyers. You know, what I did was I contacted them and then got them in. This one, even though it's more like you say soul or something, but see, the whole thing was Jazzmatazz does not necessarily mean jazz. It means a jazzy attitude. It means laid back, more sophisticated, but still streetwise, but more just smooth, like, because first.
As the Jazzmatazz series started to grow, Guru's lyrics got deeper and way more conscious. The albums would highlight the pitfalls of the inner city and also would bring light to the ills of the world we live in. Guru calls for action with the individual and the collective. What makes Guru's music stand out is he always provides guidance, wisdom, and solutions. Guru Jazzmatazz Volume 4 and the Best of Guru Jazzmatazz will both release in 2007 and 2008, wrapping up the Jazzmatazz series.
Put your hands in the air, make some noise for Jazzmatazz. Yeah. Flipping the script. Give it up for the Guru. What's up? What's up? Everybody's in the house.
1, 2, welcome y'all. How's everybody feeling, all right? Yeah. So this is like a mellow type vibe, right? It's a little blend of hip-hop and jazz, all right? Because jazz is real, hip-hop is real. We're just gonna bring it together, a little generation coming together type thing, all right? So if you with that, put a hand in the air, let me know you're in here. All right, sound man, pump it up in the monitors. Pump it up in the monitors. Come on, sound man. Pump the music up, the turntables up in the monitors. Everybody, just hold their hand up in there. Let me know you're in here, all right?
Like this,
1993.
like this.
It's gonna be a season for change. Now I got a squad with me tonight.
The real ones.
I'm gonna introduce some of the people, all right? Over here on my flow and how I move. To a death groove, I keep my rap smooth. On the down low, I travel with my mind to the street. Concrete, like the gravel, I'm empty. So I gotta hit you from a real perspective. Cause anyone who's talking that crap will surely get hit. I'm not the one to act flashy. Cause man, where I be at, I don't have to be classy. Down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking. Check it, stupid. While you're out there on the main streets frontin', your game's weak. So I'm hunting you down, clown. Cause you need learn something, all that bluffing won't get you nothing but kill. No mission fulfilled, cause there's others who will get jealous. Hell, if they can take clout from you, they'll do it. So that's what I'm about to do. I'll step to it and strip you of your pride. Then I'll stick and I'll rip you up from all sides. Or possibly I'll let you slide, cause you set your own death in just a matter of time, yeah. And I'll be somewhere on the sidelines, you know, down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back streets, down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back. So when you're looking for me, here's where I'll be. I'll be walking down the back streets in your vicinity. Cause I've been out here for a few. So all that you're doing ain't really nothing new. I peep the way you always perpetrate. You're so phony, you make me wanna regurgitate. Since you're riding so high, you're bound to fall while I stand tall. And you don't get no props at all out here. Down the back streets, down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back streets. Take it away, fellas. Down the back streets. I'll be walking down the back streets. Yeah. Down the back streets. Yeah, we just warming up. Make some noise, come on. Let me know you're in here. Make some noise. Yeah. You can take a glance at dance, elevated lyrics to arouse the crowd. Now tell me who's the man to show you how. Many legacies of brothers who get busy, and I do it fluid to the suckers get dizzy. Saying peace to the Blackbirds, 125th Street. Check the flow that's unique for lounging. Dr. Donald Byrd. I'm lounging, mellow out. I'm lounging, check it, I'm lounging, mellow out, check it out. I'm lounging, mellow out, cause I'm lounging, mellow out, check it out. Saying peace to the pioneers, but I gotta try and clear my throat. Check out what I wrote. You can't tap into this unless you know the roots word shoot. Like life, absolute for real. So now you got to know the deal. Cause I'm lounging, mellow out, check it out. I'm lounging, mellow out. Peace to Brooklyn, I'm lounging, mellow out, check it out. Can't refuse this, never lose this. It's a choice, this, cause my voice is the smoothest. Dominating to your voice, cause I've been around doing work. And so have tons of other jerk. Donald Byrd word on the track, quite exact. Giving you the format, Jack. See, we gotta pave the way and display how to lounge at. Yeah. So if you with this type of blend of hip-hop and jazz, put a hand in the air, let me know y'all here and wave it around like this. In the atmosphere. And somebody say, yeah. Lounging, mellow out, cause I'm lounging, mellow out, check it out, I'm lounging, mellow out, mellow out, check it out. Realistic, kinda missed it when I kick this. You should witness the slickness of the horn players and the dope rhymes here. Quite emotional and inspirational, philosophical and yes, very logical. Giving you the method for lounging. Everybody knows that there are times when they want to lay back, kick their feet up, just parlay and lounge. You know what I'm saying? Call up somebody in the phone and talk some shit. Yeah, just lounge. In 93, straight to your ear dome. Lounging, yeah. Doctor. Already say out. Oh boys, let me hear you say yeah. Say yeah. Come on, get something else. Put a bass in your voice, taking you to the lounge zone. Roy is Zachary Brown.
Yeah.
Big Shook.
Lounging.
Yeah.
What up, man?
Oh, man.
Lounging.
Yeah. All of my homegirls gonna come up here and join us too.
What up?
She's new addition to the moms. But we gonna do this one. This is called Sights in the City. New York City. New York City. Yeah, a lot of sights and sounds in the city, you know what I'm saying? People crying, people dying. Yeah, check it out. One Friday, little Emmett reached his limit. School was whack, he wasn't with it. His man told him that he could make some dough, delivering packages for Mac Money Joker. He said, cool, yo, I need a hustle. Hook me up, plus I need a pistol, a 380, a 22, or a 25. I'm gonna get large, kid, I'm all the way live. But he was sadly mistaken. Now he's locked up, he's doing time and he's thinking. Sights in the city. Sights in the city, sights in the city. Check it out. One Saturday, Sweet Renee ran away. Couldn't take mom's yelling, didn't want to say. Her girl told her that she could make quick cash selling ash for Pimp Daddy Nash. She said, well, I don't know, I meet him. You say he's fly? I gotta see him. The next thing you know, she's out late nights selling ash for Nash, wearing her skirt tight. You know the girl is on a mission. What happened to her dreams and her ambition? Come on. Many sights and sounds in the city. You know what I'm saying? Brother can't even make $1. A lot of guns, a lot of drugs, you know what I'm saying? Shit is real. Word to mother. I'm just gonna get mine. Fuck the bullshit. Come on, Zach. I wanna get some, Zach. Sights in the city. Sights in the city. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Put your hands together like this.